Hi, my name is Jean-Pierre and I'm going to take you through the 5 concepts which are the steps of competitor analysis and what should be done in each step, and also why companies should consider competitive analysis. Then another concept is the 5 forces, how they help in competitor analysis. Then another is how companies should balance both competitor orientation and consumer orientation, and also how companies can use cost leadership, differentiation, and focus to achieve their competitive position. And lastly, the market trade, challenger, follower, and the niche as strategies that should be considered, and the strategies that companies should consider while positioning itself in those business. So firstly is the steps involved in competitor analysis. Number one is you identify your competitors. This is where you conduct market research or study to know who are your competitors, and also find informations about the products or services they provide. The next one is you gather information about your competitors. This is where you start visiting their website, social media accounts, and other online platforms so as to gather information from your competitors. And you can also gather information including their product, services, their marketing strategies, and position. Another one is you analyze your competitors' strengths and weaknesses. This is whereby you can compare products and services to yours and identify areas where they are stronger or weaker. So by identifying where they are weaker, it can give you an opportunity for you to know where to start from while creating value for your customers. Then another one is determining your competitors' target market, and this can be done by analyzing their marketing strategies and types of customers they are targeting. So by understanding your competitors' target market, you can identify areas where you can improve your own marketing strategies and target a different segment of the market. Then another one is you identify opportunities and threats, and this step can be done by analyzing the information that you have gathered about your competitors and identify areas where you can improve your own business. You should also identify the potential threats from your competitors, such as new product releases or changes in their pricing strategy. Then the last step is developing a plan of action. Based on the information you have gathered, the plan should include specific actions that you can take to improve your own business and capitalize on opportunities in the market. So competitive analysis helps companies make informed decisions about their marketing efforts. It also helps companies stay ahead of the competition by identifying new trends, technologies, and market opportunities. So the second question about the Potter's 5 forces, how they help in competitive analysis. Now, first one is the threats of new entrants, and this force determines the likelihood of new competitors entering the market. And by analyzing this force, companies can determine whether the industry is attractive or not. Then the bargaining power of suppliers. Then this one determines the power of the suppliers to influence the price and quality of the products or services offered by companies. So by analyzing this first, companies can determine the strengths of their suppliers and whether they are negotiating power to influence their pricing and quality. Then the strength of substitutes. This one determines the likelihood of customers switching to alternative products or services. And by analyzing so, companies can determine the extent of the trace of substitutes and whether they need to focus on product differentiation to protect their market share. Then the bargaining power of buyers as another force of Porter. It determines the power of buyers to influence the price and the quality of the products or services offered by companies. And by analyzing so, firms or companies can determine the strengths of their customers and whether they are negotiating power to influence the pricing and the quality. Then the last force is intensity of rivalry. And this one determines the level of competition in the industry. And by analyzing this force, companies can determine the strengths of their competitors and whether they need to focus on the competition or product differentiation to gain a competitive advantage. Then the third question about balancing competitor orientation and consumer orientation. The first thing they have to understand the customers about their needs, preferences, and behaviors. And by understanding them, companies can create products and services that meet their needs and value. Then monitor the competition. Also, you have to monitor them so as to understand their strategies and market position, and also continuously innovate, whereby they have to innovate to create new products and services that meets the changing needs and preferences of their customers. They have also to conduct market research as well. Then the fourth question, cost leadership. Companies that pursue cost leadership aim to achieve economies of scale, reduce production cost, and offer their products at lower prices than their competition. Then by differentiation, companies aim to create competitive advantage by offering something that is perceived as different and better than the competitors. Then the focus is companies serve a specific niche that is not adequately served by their competitors. Then the last question is the strategies that should be considered if the business chooses to position itself. So in market read, firms should expand the products or service line. They should also focus on the quality and invest in marketing and advertising. Then for the challenger, they have to differentiate the products or service, focus on target markets, target customers. Then for followers, they have to offer competitive pricing, focus on niche market and customer service. Then for the niche, they have to focus on specific customer segment, then also unique products or service, and also develop a strong brand identity, and also build relationship with customers. So that's all about this presentation. Thank you for your time.